Welcome to this tutorial on how to play O Holy Night. If you would like to follow along with the chord chart for this song as we play, feel free to click the link in the description below this video and it will take you to my website where you can download the chord charts for 13 different Christmas songs. So O Holy Night is actually one of the most difficult Christmas songs. And because of that, there are a lot of different chords that we will need to learn today. So this song is in the key of G, and the first chord we will be learning is the G chord. So the G chord is played G, B, D, with a G in the left hand. Then we have a C chord, which is played C, E, G, with a C in the left hand. Then we have D, which is played D, F sharp, A, with a D in the left hand. Then we have an F sharp chord. The F sharp chord is all black keys. It's played F sharp, A sharp, C sharp, with an F sharp in the left hand. So all black keys there. Then we have a few minor chords. We have the E minor, which is E, G, B, with an E in the left hand. We have A minor, which is A, C, E, with an A in the left hand. And we have B minor, which is B, D, F sharp, with a B in the left hand. So those are most of the chords that we will see in this song, but there are a few others. In this song, we see a lot of slash chords. A slash chord, for example, is something like D slash F sharp. So a slash chord means D on F sharp. So what that means is we play a D chord in the right hand like we normally would, but then in the left hand, instead of playing a D, we play an F sharp. So that's all a slash chord means. It means we play the D in the right hand and then F sharp, D on F sharp. And we see many different slash chords in this song. For example, we also see D on A. That would be played like this with the D in the right hand, A in the left hand. We see G on D. So that would be a G chord in the right hand, a D in the left hand. And we see many other slash chords as well. Then we see a couple seventh chords in this song. The first seventh chord that we see is the C major 7. So the C major 7 is built on a C chord, which is C, E, G, but then we also add the major 7, which is the B here. So this is technically a C major 7. However, that is difficult to play. So there are a couple ways that we can make it a little simpler. One way is we could just omit the 7. If you see a C major 7, you really don't need to play the major 7. You can just play a normal C chord. And if that's easier for you, feel free to just play that. But if you would like to play the 7th as well, then there is a simpler way of playing that. And how we play these 7th chords is we omit the bottom note in the right hand. So we omit the root, which is the C, because the left hand is already playing a C. So now what we have is we have a C in the left hand, and we have E, G, B in the right hand, which is actually an E minor chord in the right hand, so you can think of it as an E minor on C if you want to. So that is how we would play the C major 7 chord. But again, if that's too difficult for you, feel free to just play a straight C chord. The other 7th chord that we will see in this song is the D7. So the D7 is formed very similarly. For the D7, we play a D chord, and then to add our 7 on top of that, we add the C here. So this is our D7 chord. Again, to simplify it, you can either just play a normal D chord, or you can play the 7 and just omit the bottom note in the right hand here, because the left hand is already playing that D. So to play it like that, you would play a D in the left hand, and F sharp, A, C in the right hand. And that is your D7 chord. And there is one other interesting notation in this song, and that is in the chorus. When you get to the second line, when it says, "O night divine," you have a C minor slash E flat. So that is C minor on E flat. But you will notice that is in parentheses, meaning that you don't have to play that. If you want to add some more interesting harmonies and you want to play that, you can, but you don't have to. So if you were to play that, that would be a C minor in the right hand, which is C, E flat, G, and then an E flat in the left hand. That's a very beautiful chord. And so that is the chord that we would play there if you want to. But again, that's in parentheses, so you would not need to. All right, now let's look at actually how do we play this song. So I will be playing this song in 2 different versions. I will play only the first verse and the chorus because verse 2 is played exactly the same as verse 1. So I will play the first verse and the chorus, and I will play it in a simpler version, and then I will also play it in a more advanced version so you can get an idea of some different accompaniment patterns that you could use. So let's see what this song would sound like in a simpler version. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night divine. Now let me go through that challenging C minor on E flat chord in case you want to play that. So we have fall on your knees, so hear the angel voices, 2, 3, and then on beat 4 you would play the C minor on E flat. Oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night. So that's how you would play that part. I don't know that I played it exactly right the first time. All right, and now let me play it in a little more advanced version so you can get some ideas of different accompaniment patterns that you could use. Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth.